Hi learners, in today's class I'm going to be showing you how to solve addition of fraction with unlike denominator. So I'm going to adopt three different methods to solve each question. So let's consider the questions given here as examples. So solving addition of fraction with unlike denominator, let's adopt the first method. For the first method, we have 2 over 5 plus 3 over 4. Now, to solve this question, we need to consider the denominators, which are not the same. So let's find the LCM. We have to find the LCM of the denominator given to us. So there are several methods we can use to find the LCM of numbers. We have several methods, and you can check out our video on LCM. We've done a video on LCM on how to find the LCM of a number. And today I'm going to adopt one of this method, which is repeated division method. So using the repeated division method to find the LCM of this number, we have 4 and 5. You have your line. We call this method repeated division method. So I'm going to use number that can go in each numbers given to us here. So we have 4. 4 can go in 1. 4 cannot go in 5. So 5 can go in 5. 1, 1. So my LCM now is going to be 5 times 4 and give me 20. So 20 is going to be my LCM. So the next thing we need to do is to divide this LCM given to us here by the denominators given here. So 5 in 20 is 4. We multiply it by the numerator given here, that's 2. So 4 times 2 is 4 times 2. Then we move to the next number. 4 in 20 is 5. 5 times 3, that will give us 15. So let's write out like this. So 4 times 2, that is 8 plus 15 over 20. So we add up the numerators now. So 8 plus 20, that's going to give me 20 divided by 20. Now that 20 can go in 23, so we can reduce this number and take a long division. We call this boss method. So we have 23. 20 can go in 23 just once, remainder 3. So you write your 20, you subtract. This is 3, 0. So we have remainder 3. So my final answer now is going to be 1 whole number 3 over 20. That will be our final answer for the first method. Now let me use the second method, which we call the butterfly method, and I'm still going to use the third method. Then after solving these questions using these three methods I talked about, so you can now choose which one you prefer and you start using them to solve your question on addition of fraction with unlike denominator. So let's proceed to the second method, which we call the butterfly method. So for the butterfly method, we're still given the number 2 over 5 plus 3 over 4. Now, what do you need to do for the butterfly method? The first thing you need to do is to multiply the denominators given to you. You multiply the denominators given to you, that is 5 times 4, and that's going to give me 20. That's the denominator given to me. Now, the next thing I need to do is to multiply diagonally. That is, we multiply 2 by 4, and we multiply 3 by 5. That is, we're going to be having, we see our 20, don't forget. So 2 times 4 plus 3 times 5. Now 2 times 4, that's going to give me, we don't need it. 2 times 4, that's going to give me 8 plus 15 over 20. Now I can add up my numerator. So 8 plus 15, that will give me 23 over 20. Then you can still reduce. How many times can 20 goes in 23? 20 can go in 23 one time. You write 1 remainder 3 as your numerator, then divide it by what? By 20. You can still see we are still getting the same answer. Now let me show you the third method. Then we chose the one we're going to be using as we proceed in today's exercise. So to solve same question using the third method, that is 2 over 5 plus 3 over 4. To use the third method, you must have the knowledge of ordering of fractions, that is ordering of unlike and like fraction, You can check out our video on ordering of like and unlike fractions. Now, what we need to do here is to change the denominator of these fractions, that is, we make them to be a like fraction. Now, what do we need to do? So all we need to do is to find the LCM, that is, we've found the LCM which is giving us 20. Now, after finding the LCM, we multiply the LCM with each fraction given here. That is, we have 2 over 5 multiplied by the LCM, 20 over 20. So as to make this denominator the same, we make the fraction a like fraction. Then we have our plus. The second fraction, we have 3 over 4 times the LCM. Now 5 can go here 1, 5 can go in 20 4 times. 4 can go here 1, 4 can go in 20 5 times. So we are left with 2 times 4 over 20 plus 3 times 5 over 20. Now 2 times 4, that will give us what? 8 over 20 plus 3 times 5, that will give me 15 over 20. Now that the denominators are the same, you will recall our knowledge on addition of fraction with like denominator. You can check out our video on that. Now, since the denominators are the same, we write our denominator, then we add up the numerator, which is 8 plus what? Plus 15. Now, having 8 plus 15 will still give me 23. So I have my 23 over 20. Now I can still reduce further and change this fraction to mixed fraction by saying 1 whole number 3 over 20, which is still the same answer we got earlier for the previous method. That is the first method, the second method, which is commonly known as the butterfly method, and the third method, changing the denominators to be the same, that is making the fractions to be a like fraction. Now, with these 3 methods that we have here, I want you to take a look at each method, then you choose the method that you prefer most, then you start applying them. Now, what we're going to do now is that we're going to choose one of these 3 methods we have here to solve the remaining questions. So I'm going to adopt the common method, which is butterfly method, to solve the remaining questions. So let's proceed to the next question. To the second question, I'm going to use butterfly method to solve the second question. So what do we need to do? Don't forget, you find your LCM, and the LCM here is going to give us 132. That is the LCM of the number here. That's 12 times 11. 12 times 11 will give you 132. Let's check it out. Let me use this method for you. It could be help when you want to find the LCM, applying the number given to you. So you have 1, 2, and you have 11. So your final answer is going to be 132. Can you see? That's how to figure out your LCM by multiplying the denominator. So let's proceed. Now we are going to multiply each fraction diagonally. So we have this butterfly method, as is commonly known. So we have 8 times 11 plus 8 times 12. Now 8 times 11 is going to give me 88 plus 8 times 12 is going to give me 96. So we divide them by the LCM, 132. So let's add up the number. 88 plus 96, that's going to give us 84. We divide it by 132. So we can change this fraction to a mixed fraction. This unlike fraction, we call it improper fraction rather. So this is improper fraction. So we can proceed by reducing these fractions here, or we change it to a mixed fraction. Now we can say 184 divided by 132. How many times can 132 goes in 184? Just one time. So we subtract. This will give me 2. This will give me 5. And this is 0. So I'm having 52 That is one whole number 52 over 132. So I can still divide this number given here. I can divide it by 4. 4 can go here. How many times? 4 can go here 13. 4 can go here 33. So my final answer is going to be one whole number 13 over 33. That will be our final answer. That's using the butterfly method. Now let's proceed to the third method. For the third method, we're still going to use our butterfly method. I'm going to adopt, I told you earlier that I will just adopt one of the method given earlier. So let's multiply our fraction. Forget the LCM. To find the LCM, we just multiply 5 times 3, and 5 times 3 will give us what? 15. I have my 15. Then let's multiply diagonally. That's 3 times 3 plus 1 times 5. So 3 times 3, that will be 9 plus 5 over 15. 9 plus 5, that will give me 14 over 15. So for this question here now, we cannot change to a mixed fraction because these are proper fractions, so we cannot change to a mixed fraction, and we cannot reduce the number without a remainder. So this will be our final answer. So let's proceed to the fourth question. The first question says add 4 over 5 plus 1 over 2. So the first thing I told you, find your LCM, and our LCM here is going to be what? 10. 5 times 2. So we multiply each fraction diagonally. So we are having, we multiply each fraction diagonally. So we are going to be having 4 times 2 plus 1 times 5 over 10. So 4 times 2, that's going to give me 8 plus 1 times 5, that's 5 over 10. So 8 plus 5, that's going to be 13. So this is improper fraction, and we can still solve further by changing this to a mixed fraction. 10 can go in 13 one time, remainder what? 3. Then we have our denominator 10. So my final answer is going to be 1 whole number 3 over 10. I want you to take these questions here as your own exercise. You can solve the question and drop your answer in our email or in the comment section. So if you find this video useful, please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, share with your friends, and like. Thank you very much. See you in the next class.